I'm Yuko from Japan Outpost. Today I'm here. It looks very industrial. Let's see what we can find. So can I have your name, please?
Yvonne.
Yvonne?
Yes.
Okay. So may I ask you how long you've been practicing Taiko here?
About 6 years.
6 years?
Yes.
That's a long time.
It is.
How did you know about this?
Because John was my Tai Chi teacher, and he started a small group where he had 4 people playing with him, practicing after he'd been to Japan, and then I joined.
Oh, I see. And then since then?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So how has it been? Do you enjoy it?
Love it. Absolutely fantastic.
Was it how you expected?
It's better. It's kind of really energising when you're playing. There's sort of adrenaline's going, and it's not just drumming; it's the whole body movement.
Excellent. So you've been enjoying.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. So you plan to keep going many more years to come? Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Thank you so much. Hi. So can I have your name, please?
George Cartledge.
George. Okay. So nice to see you, George. So may I ask how long you've been practicing Taiko yourself?
Taiko, John, our instructor, Tai Chi instructor. 8 years since the first time. Me and John started together. Yeah.
That's a long time.
We started together. Yeah, started after.
Oh, you started off the group.
The group.
Oh, so
it's the first student.
Oh, really? First student. So it started from Tai Chi group then.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Tai Chi
see.
as well, yeah. Known John for many years. So 25 years.
Wow, like that. So how has it been?
This group, I think it's 8 years ago. It's a change. I think it's about 8 years it's been going.
Yeah. So how are you enjoying it?
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. It's ideal for, because I've got arthritis in the arms.
Oh, really?
And the age, I'm 67.
Oh, really? Oh, you look very
fit.
Yeah.
And it keeps you fit, keeps your blood pressure down.
Oh, really? Wonderful.
Keeps me, moving your arms, because with arthritis, your arms stiffen up. And when they're drumming, it keeps them more flexible.
So it's really helping you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful,
And
isn't
they
it?
still do the handstands.
Still
on the floor.
Wonderful. So it's really helping you.
Absolutely.
So John, to start with, I wonder, how did you, first of all, to get interested in Taiko drumming?
Well, I've been interested in practicing martial arts since the early 1970s, and then I'd also been doing African drumming probably since, I think, the late 1980s. And I'd seen various performances of some Japanese groups visiting this country and been intrigued by what they did. And I came across someone I know who had a travel company organising trips to look at temple gardens in Japan. And I asked him when he was in Japan to look into the possibility of training in Taiko drumming in Japan. And when he came back, he'd arranged a trip for the next year. So this was 2002, the first year I visited Japan.
So that guy arranged a trip for you for Taiko drumming?
Yes.
That's amazing. Was it the first time for you to go to Japan?
It was the first time to Japan, yes. I've been to the Far East before, but not to Japan.
Oh,
yes.
Wow. Where was it in Japan?
It was in Fukui.
Fukui Prefecture, wow.
Yeah.
Was it near Eiheiji then?
It was, well, we flew to Osaka, caught a train to Kyoto, and then another train to
Fukui, you know, the famous temple, Eiheiji.
Yes, I visited that.
You visited, so it's close to that temple then?
I think it took about an hour and a half on the altogether.
I see. So you managed
on the train to get there.
So it's around that area that there's a dojo, Taiko dojo.
That's it. Wow. Yes, the name of the teacher. He'd just built and opened the dojo then, and he's called Kurumeya Sensei, and it was so there was, I think, about 16 of us. There was 8 from this country. Liz Walters' group, who were based down south, and then about 8 from America, a Taiko group in America, all converged there.
So that dojo is for foreigners, Westerners, not for Japanese?
No, usually it's local people
local
who train
people,
there.
for local people.
So it's just once a year.
Once a year they arrange for Western people.
That's it.
How interesting.
Yes.
Wow. How long did it take for the learning session? Did you stay there a long time?
It was, well, the training was each day. I think it was probably 10 o'clock till 4 o'clock, and we were there, it was like 2 weeks training.
2 weeks, wow. So then you learned how to play?
That's it, in the Taiko style. That's my first introduction to the Taiko style. When I returned back to UK, Manchester, I wanted to keep practicing. So with a few friends, we bought some plastic dustbins and started to meet, I think, one Sunday night a month to practice, and I'd tips on what I've learned. And then it went to 2 Sunday nights a month, and then we bought some proper drums, and then we started meeting each week. And then also we went for further training in Scotland with Megenkyo, Taiko drummers who are based in Scotland.
Really? So you kept practicing after you came back, going to Scotland and then learning
That's it, yeah, and there's been various workshops visiting Japanese teachers as well. Yes.
Visiting Japanese in Japan or here? They come here?
In the UK, yes.
In the UK, they come here to teach?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
So now you have so many taikos. How did you manage to get these many taikos?
Well, first of all, the first few I bought with my own money, and then we started playing gigs maybe 4 or 5 years ago, 4 years ago. So we started receiving some money from the playing, the performance, and that's bought more drums.
Wow, did they come from Japan, the taiko?
We got a mixture. We got some from Japan, some made by a drum maker who has a taiko group on the Isle of Arran in Scotland, and he's a woodworker, and he started making taiko drum.
So the British person make a Japanese taiko here in the UK. That's amazing.
Yes.
He knows how to make one.
That's it, yes.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I see.
he's a taiko player himself.
So your group's activity you do every Sunday?
That's
now?
it, yes, yeah.
I see. So how long it's been? It's quite a long time, isn't it?
It's 2002 first introduction, so it's 2012, getting to 10 years.
10 years, amazing. So what's your future goals then?
Just to keep playing, to perhaps bring new people up from beginners, because the group's reached a certain level now where it can be hard for new people coming in. So we've started to open up and try and encourage some new people to come, and it would be nice to build some of these people up as well, so they could get to the point where they could join us in performance.
I see. So John, so I was wondering how you do the choreography and the rhythm of the performance. How do you do it?
Okay, so most of our pieces are made up from different things you've learned different places. So we might compose a piece that uses various things you've learned from a number of different sources, but we put them together in our own way, in our own arrangement, and perhaps with some of our own movement. So they tend to be based on things we've learned, but with a little bit of ourselves in them.
So is that you who create the choreograph mainly?
Yes, to some extent. For those pieces, yes.
I see.
Having said that, we have learned certain traditional pieces, and some traditional pieces you like to keep those as they are, as they're being learned if it's a traditional piece. So then you'd keep it. You try to keep it.
Okay,
yes,
but you also make other original pieces.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Good.
you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Low, ha, four times. Then we've got 2 counts of 8, and then the sukudan, and then this left hand plays with su, left, right, su, left, right, su, left, right. Yeah. And then we'll be a count of 8, ready for the tune. And then we hold it there for 8. Move back, and we've got the sukudan again. You'll go back to there. And we've got it. So then when everything reverses, mirror image, this side's leading, you can wait until you hit and then down, down. And then after that, 8 juke, you just need to count yourself 8 juke shape.
And then we go straight
down, yeah.
Okay.
The finish is here, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we've got this.
Yeah. Shall we just practice that?
Good. Let's practice that. Let's practice the beginning and end. So we've got the beginning with here. So we've got kamaete. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 to arrive. Should we do a few times? Kamaete. And then 1 more. Kamaete. Good. And then when we get to the end, it's here. And then hup, say, hup. One position at a time. So hup. So the wrists, forearms across.
Left in front.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. Say. Here. Good. Up. You good? Yeah. Okay. Kamaete.